in 2008. In 2009, they did still alright, but ever since then, it's only been downhill for the Indian advertising fraternity with their worst showing ever in 2012. But cut to 2013, and it's a whole new story, with India's metal tally hitting a new high. So the question is, has India's creativity truly taken a leap on the world stage, or did we just get lucky? Sarah Kapoor with that report.
Nothing's transformed in Indian creativity in a year. It's the same guys working just as hard. Some are working harder than others, and which is why they are probably odd. And no award show can exist without an element of luck.
Cannes is like a Russian roulette show. You can never tell really.
Metal tallies are always a number. Ideas will always prevail. There's nothing different between what happened 30 years back and what's happening today.
33, 17, 24, all these are, merely just digits. I personally think we should look at the quantity, rather than the quantity, we should look at the quality of work.
With 8 golds, 5 silvers, 20 bronzes, and 81 shortlists, India had its best ever showing at the Cannes Lions, with categories like press, outdoor, direct, and PR doing the magic for the Indian madmen. Leading the pack was Ogilvy and Mather, with 1 gold for its entry daylight for Philips Electronics, 2 silvers, 7 bronzes, and 26 shortlists, racking a total of 64 points. Ogilvy was followed by Taproot, who bagged 4 golds for their stellar work for Times of India with the Farmers' Suicide Campaign, 1 silver, 1 bronze, and 17 shortlists, making it a total of 53 points.
Especially in print, we were the second most awarded country in the world. Brazil got 25 medals and India got 11.
McCann World Group stood at number 3 with 35 points, coming from 2 goals for its entries William Shakespeare, Mark Twain, and Oscar Wilde for Penguin Group's audiobooks, 2 bronzes, and 15 shortlists. Grey Worldwide summed up the gold rush, winning the yellow medal for its work titled Positive and Negative for P&G's Duracell campaign. In bigger categories like film, film craft, integrated, branded content, and titanium, India's showing was very poor.
India is again caught between these two schools of how to embrace the new medium and how to get onto the bandwagon of branded content. But India is doing too many silly so-called viral commercials which take nowhere, and that seems to be the only direction India is headed.
The only shining glory in these categories came in the form of a bronze in filmcraft for Nike's Parallel Journeys, created by JWT and entered by Ramesh Dio Productions. Common consensus was that there has been no dramatic improvement in India's creativity per se. But what worked in India's favor were the categories from where the medals poured in. For instance, this time around, India won the second most number of medals in the press category, second to only Brazil. But the overall category witnessed a 6% decrease in the number of entries from 2012. Major players in the press category like Australia and Brazil consciously reduced their number of entries by 24% and 16% respectively.
But with the awards streaming in from categories like print, outdoor, and design that seem to have lost the fancy of other bigger global markets, and the fact that our number of shortlists in categories like film, branded content, and integrated has pretty much been non-existent, it seems like 33 medals is going to be just a happy statistic for the Indian ad fraternity and not a reflection of a really compelling body of work.